19 Uhr. Wir haben ein bisschen Zahlenakrobatik betrieben und haben ein paar Zahlenkolonnen durch unsere Excel-Methoden laufen lassen, durch unsere Sheets. Wir haben herausgefunden, es bleiben noch 40% in dieser Woche. Das klingt erstmal hoffnungsvoll, klingt gar nicht viel. Eine 4 vorne ist gar nicht verkehrt eigentlich auf dem Weg nach 10. Damit herzlich willkommen zum The Latest Talk mit Business Punk. Wie immer hier live im The Latest Talk auf dem Kudamm in Berlin. Wir hoffen, ihr hattet einen tollen Mittwoch, einen tollen Tag. Hoffen, dass ihr smooth in den Rest dieser Woche segelt. Wir gehen hier wie jedes Mal ins Gespräch mit einer Person, die für Innovation steht, die neue Produkte, neue Services ausgedacht hat und auf den Weg gebracht hat. Und wir teilen euch so ein bisschen First Mover mäßig mit, was es damit auf sich hat und was diese Person quasi noch vorhat. Ja? Und ich freue mich ganz besonders, dass heute Abend Joseph Cruz für uns am Start sein sollte. Und Joseph Cruz joined us from an English-speaking country, which is the US. This is where we're going to be switching over to English to do the session in English with Joseph, who's supposed to be joining us soon. I think he's based in California. He's the CEO and founder of Meter, and we're very much looking forward to having Joseph join us in a second. I hope he's coming online. If you are joining us from an English-speaking country, please check out Business Punk, which is the leading young lifestyle and business magazine in the German-speaking world. So if you want to check out what's happening in Berlin, in Hamburg, in Munich, Frankfurt, Vienna, and Zurich, why not Zurich? Give us a follow and say hi. Wir gucken gerade noch so ein bisschen, warten noch auf Joseph, mal schauen, was passiert, der uns gleich sein neues Produkt erklären wird. Ich hoffe sehr, dass er gleich in den Stream kommt. Gucken mal kurz. Alpha, noch nichts? Nee. Okay, mal schauen. Wenn ihr kurz drin seid, erzählt doch mal kurz, was ihr heute Abend vielleicht einen Kommentar hinterlassen, was ihr gerade trinkt, weil das war eigentlich immer so die Ursprungsidee, dass wir uns Gedanken gemacht haben, dass wir diesen Abend natürlich smooth ausklingen lässt mit einem Getränk in der Hand, dass man das Ganze im Homeoffice auf dem Balkon, so gut das Wetter denn geht, irgendwie ausklingen lässt mit einer Begleitung. Und ich weiß, ich hätte ganz gerne, wir haben hier angefangen mit Moskau Mule, mit Gin Tonic. Ich habe, glaube ich, eine lange Liste an Sachen, die ich demnächst wieder draußen trinken werde, wenn es wieder geht. Bin gespannt, was es bei euch ist. Ich kann mir vorstellen, dass sich bei so einem Wetter bei uns draußen hier gerade eher was Schwereres anbietet. Meinetwegen, ich glaube, Leute, die sich besser damit auskennen, würden sagen, ein Rotwein. Lasst mich da gerne überraschen, was eure Tipps sind heute Abend. So, Joseph, anybody there? Anybody trying to join us for this call?
Joseph, can you hear me? Is he coming online? Yes, there you are. Joseph, great to have you.
Are we on? Are we on?
Yes, we are on.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I'm still connected. You're well. Thanks for being here, Joseph. CEO and founder of Meter. Great to have you.
All right. No, thank you so much for having me.
Sure. Just give us maybe a short rundown in your own words what Meter is all about.
All right. What is Meter? Meter, we're here to disrupt the way you cook today. Because for us, what Meter is, it's more than just, you know, a product. It is a tool that you use to help you cook better and get to the results you actually want. So, you know, when we came up with the concept of Meter, we were actually grilling, me and my business partner, Timo Navala. He and I were coming up with an idea of what, you know, this Action Labs business is going to be. And we were cooking with a wire thermometer, grilling outside. We closed the lid on the wire. We went inside, we were drinking, we're talking about the business. Maybe 2 hours have passed and we're waiting. Nothing's happening. Or at least the thermometer that we were using didn't give us any notifications whatsoever. So what we ended up doing, we went outside and we lifted the lid of the grill and the wire was burnt to a crisp. We didn't know that you couldn't close the lid on the wire or that it was going to burn. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of our aha moment. We were thinking, wow, there's got to be a better way to do this. There's got to be a better way.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of this wire. And then that's when we went into this, you know, 2 weeks in the room and figure out how to make this work. And we had, you know, a lot of our aha moments at that time, you know, to really get to what Meter is today. And, you know, the way we got to it was, you know, we really went to our own pain points as amateur cooks. We're not masters. We didn't, go to school or anything to cook. We learned how to cook from our dads or things that we, looked up on YouTube, obviously, and and any of the cooking barbecue forums. And we thought, you know what, there's a lot of knowledge here. Let's make sure that all the things that we've learned, we put into the product. Let's solve these pain points. For example, like, being completely wireless, with our product. Let's look at all the reviews of all the thermometers today and make sure that what people love about those products are in meter, and everything that people complained about, we solved with our product.
Yeah.
So that's really been the essence of what meter is. It's a reimagining of how to cook a product based on temperatures, from the ground up.
And it's app-based, am I correct? And it's
yes,
of course it's wireless.
It is,
you told me before.
It is app-based. Actually, let me show you how it works. So this is the Meter Plus. This is bamboo. This is a bamboo charger. When it's inside the bamboo charger, it is charging. It uses one AAA battery back here. This is a magnetic cover. It also has magnets, so you can stick it onto the fridge or anything that's steel. Then when you pull it out of the charger, it automatically turns on.
All right.
The probe consists of one internal sensor here and one ambient sensor here. So when you put it inside the meat, we can measure the internal temperature of the meat, as well as how much heat is actually being applied to the food. Using those two data points and obviously models of how food is cooked and how the internal temperature rises based on the heat around the food, we can tell you exactly how long it's going to take to get to your target temperature. So you see here, we have the app.
Yeah.
You can set up the cook here. Let's say we're cooking a steak. You choose beef, and let's go with a ribeye steak.
Yeah.
Without looking, do you know what the internal temperature of a, let's say, medium rare steak would be?
I wouldn't have the faintest clue. Not at all.
That's okay. Meter knows. Medium rare is,
okay.
it's about 57 degrees Celsius.
Right.
So, I mean, medium rare is really more of a range. It's between 55 to 59, but here we have it in the middle, 57 degrees, medium rare. So all you need to do is select your favorite result, start the cook, and you get your internal temperature, you get your target temperature, and once you start cooking, you get your ambient temperature as well. And then as you start cooking, we're collecting data. That's why it says estimated cook time here. So once we have enough data, we'll tell you exactly how long it's going to take to actually get to your target temperature.
Joseph, let me just interrupt you for a quick minute, because you said you were like amateur cooks. You guys learned to cook from YouTube and from your dads. What's your background? What's the background of your co-founder?
Actually, my background and my co-founder, he was the we used to work together in the AV industry. I was the R&D manager. He was the CTO. We created a lot of different products for different industries and verticals. For example, the military, medical, commercial, and what we did was, our bread and butter was audio video technology. And when we decided to move away from that business and start our own company, we thought, you know what, we can go the easy route. We can, do the same thing. AV, we know this stuff. We have customers. We know the people that can help us build products. But we thought, let's do something different. Let's do something challenging. So, we're still young. Well, not anymore. I'm getting more gray hairs. But at that time, we were still young. So let's do something challenging. And if it ends up being amazing, then, we can, look at each other and say, hey, we did something good here. So we thought, let's go into the consumer industry. At that time, it was about maybe 6 or 7 years ago. We were really interested in IoT. So we thought, let's create a company called Action Labs and create a bunch of, mobile, connected, smart products. And we had a long list of a bunch of products that we didn't see was available in the market yet. And, again, when we were grilling that one evening, that was the aha moment. It's like, wait a second, I think we have something here. So what we did was, we came up with how we're going to go to market, what the values of the company are, what this product is going to be, how to sell it, how to build it, and we took our concept. Once we got to our prototype stage, we took the concept to Kickstarter and Indiegogo, the crowdfunding platforms. There we had a pretty massive success. Honestly, we didn't think we were going to be as successful as we were. For example, on Kickstarter, in the first 2 days, we reached our 100K goal, and by the end of the 30-day campaign, we raised 1.25 million. And then we took our campaign to Indiegogo, and there we raised another 1.5 million. So once we got there, we were thinking, wow, I guess we really have something here. There's more to it than just what we thought this tool was going to be. And let's say, fast forward, 5, 6 years to, 7 years to today, and it's been a roller coaster. And we're getting a lot of, hopefully, continued positive comments and enthusiasm from the community today, talking about how this product has changed the way they cook and how they're able to cook that perfect chicken or that perfect steak or that perfect roast every single time.
Let me ask you about that community. I mean, did you see an uptick in people wanting to learn to cook, to be able to, cook meat to perfection in the last year, during the last year when people were suddenly at home, sitting at home and trying out new hobbies, new skills? Is there anything like that?
I guess I'd say it is a little bit hard to quantify in a sense how much, let's say the pandemic has helped, our industry. Because to me, the way I see it is that, it's cooking is cooking, whether there's a pandemic or not, people are cooking anyway. And because of our momentum year over year of, increased social visibility, and just brand visibility in general, it's hard to say how big an effect the pandemic has helped the company. For example, what I saw was the trend was people are gardening more, people are taking up these other hobbies, like exercising. I guess not really a hobby, but people are starting to exercise more and even bake. But to me, I think cooking is cooking. You're cooking regardless of whether there's a pandemic or not. And with the momentum we've had year over year, I think people are at home. And what we've done, obviously we've taken advantage of people being at home by marketing, campaigning, putting out this incredible content about how to get this beautiful, delicious looking food with our product. So I'd say, if you're cooking at home, if you're at home and cooking anyway, why not buy Meter and up your cooking game?
Right, you're starting the Europe rollout now. I mean, we're here in the latest store, and your product is out. What's the strategy for Germany? Maybe is there something different about this market, in your opinion?
In my opinion, for the German market, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that Germans love barbecue. I mean, do you cook? Do you grill, barbecue yourself?
No, not really. Nothing like that. That's why I'm really curious about it. I'm just ordering all the time.
German. I'm just kidding. But at least for the German market, for us, I think what we've seen in the way people react to our product, I'd probably say Germany has been one of our bigger markets. People that are interested in cooking and using our product. We get a lot of visibility on social media in Germany. I mean, I wish I can respond to all to our customers, but I don't speak German. We do have a team of people that can do that for me. But at least from what I'm seeing is that there's a huge surge in the way people want to cook to get that perfect result. And in Germany, I don't think it's any different from, the US in terms of people really wanting to use the latest technology to be able to up their cooking barbecue game.
Speaking of which, barbecue, what about the veggie world? Everybody's going veggie right now. Has been going veggie for the last few years. Is there anything that you're planning, maybe sticking your tool into a tofu bun, maybe? Is that something that you're looking forward to?
You know what? Meter is it's a meat thermometer, but in the end, it is a thermometer. So you can actually use the product, you know, as long as you're within, you know, the temperature specs of the product, you know, to cook a potato if you want. We've seen people use it to, you know, bake bread. People have used it to, you know, make cheesecake, or even you know, boil their water to a specific temperature for their tea or for their coffee. So in the end, yes, it is, you know, the intention is a meat thermometer, but we do see other people using it for other things, including vegetables. But, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say people are going, you know, veggie. In general, I think people will still continue to eat meat. But let's say you do consume less meat, maybe once or twice a week, then, you know, wouldn't you want that one time you're eating that piece of meat to be the best possible, juiciest, most delicious, perfectly cooked piece of meat? I can get you there with me.
Probably. Well placed question. Joseph, thanks very much for being with us tonight. Or I think it's your morning. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, I'm excited to be able to talk about the product. As you can see, I'm incredibly passionate about it, and I'm really glad that we're placing the product in your stores, the latest. I really think as things are starting to lift and people are wanting to, you know, to go outside, I think it's a great place for a meter to be, where you can actually see, you know, the product, pick it up, see the premium materials that we put into this, and all the, you know, love and care in designing this thing. So please, yeah, go see our product at the latest.
Thanks so much, very much, Joseph. Have a great day. Thanks. Vielen Dank euch allen auch da draußen, die ihr zugeschaut habt. Thanks a lot for being with us tonight for this the latest store interview with Business Punk. Hope you have a great week. Habt eine schöne Woche. Bis bald.